Hey y'all, welcome to my channel. I am Lady Bug. Here we do commentary, reactions, and recaps on your favorite tea topics. Tea anyone?
Today I'm going to do some commentary on Nesto, Deon, and Sonya. We all know that Nesto has a lot going on. He's been sitting in jail for over 600 days, and throughout this time, he has had a lot of highs and lows. He's had charges removed and added. Currently, he's received a bond on all of his charges. Shirley's gone, Daryl's gone, Lamont gone, and as of recent, Sonya is gone. However, Deon and Dre are going to hang in there to the end. Dre is going to stick around because of this jailhouse bunkmate loyalty he has for Nesto, and Deon is going to stick around because he has some sense of loyalty to his father. Now let's get into the comments and the straws that broke Sonya's back.
Like I told, I just been trying to figure it out, without asking nobody for no help. Just keep myself pushing. Cause that's what I was trying to. When your folks were talking crazy earlier, like, you need to get another job, and I'm like, girl, you don't know me. You don't know me, girl.
No, you know what it is. What it is that they frustrated and they trying to keep up. Folks they can't. If you ain't used to writing in the cover with premium in, man, you just writing in a regular. A lot of people want me, but they can't afford me. How about that?
Yeah. I understand. That's what's going on my end. And I be trying to tell my little folks, you keep worrying about it. If I'm talking to this person or that person, you know they can't afford me.
There you go.
Little folks, you keep worrying about it. If I'm talking to this person or that person, you know they can't afford me.
There you go. That's all.
She know that. She know these folks can't afford me. Shit. So that's what I be trying to tell you. Just cool your grip, big dog. What you need to be focused on who you ain't seen in a minute, who you know really hold something down.
Right.
You got to think about that. The people that always help me ain't none of them people I hang with on daily or weekly or the monthly. When I got in my situation, it was people that were in the state of Georgia that looked out for me.
Mm-hmm.
So the last people on my mind are the people that came through.
Every time.
Yeah. So just get focused, and that hairstyle, she broke. She ain't got that going on, man. The person who you was calling, man, them folks broke, man. They don't want nothing but some wood across their face.
What?
Yeah, I gotta get the chocolate one number. I meant to get the chocolate one number.
Okay.
The little light skin chubby one ain't got nothing going on.
Ain't got shit going on.
No, sir.
Wow.
Just trying to figure it out like the rest of the people.
Well, if I can get me this is called for what do they call it? What do they call that shit when people need some money to save money and get married and all that? What do they call that shit? Y'all do it.
Somebody GoFundMe?
Yeah, well, I gotta get me a GoFundMe now.
Well, yeah, funny as hell. They might, them folks might not got now. Give me that.
What? Did Nesto not know that Sonya has already set up a GoFundMe account and it was deleted and funds were returned to sender? In my opinion, Nesto got too comfortable and cocky on these jail calls. He knew that everyone and their mama have been listening to these calls, yet he continued to make ignorant, derogatory, and insulting comments about everyone. Now let's get into what Sonya had to say about Deon and Nesto.
Because I wasn't in a rush, because a lot of times people don't really listen to things, and that a lot of girls just be on here, or people, I won't say girls, it might be some guys, but anyway,
that's Jewel Box with grown kids.
What happened? Somebody say, hey, Yvette. Lady T-Bug said, hey, Yvette.
Hey, Lady T. Who is grown kids? Ask Jewel Box who is grown kids.
Who is grown kids? What do you mean grown kids? Quick question, Sonya. Were you hurt after? No,
I
wasn't hurt. I wasn't hurt. I don't hurt easy. I wasn't hurt. I feel like I was more insulted than anything. I think that's a better word. I was insulted. I feel like that's what it was. Hey, Richard. D Turner said, hey, Yvette.
Hey.
Hey, Sonya. So happy to listen to the calls. Right. Thanks, D. Fatima said hi. Hey, Fatima. Karen Kitty Cat. Okay. Yeah, so I've never done this with Yvette, but Yvette is always on with me, but she's always on that end. So she's beside me and she's on that end. Walk away said, I did. So yeah. Anything that sticks out to you, Yvette, you just tell me. She's gonna read it and I'll respond. Hey Kim. So I don't know, I just felt
they talk about Nesto slamming his ham sandwiches and he mad at that.
Let's be nice. I don't hate him. I don't have no anger towards him. You know, I called Yvette and I was just like, Yvette, you know, he was talking about me. You know, they was right. You know, he was talking about me in a very not nice way, in a very unnecessary way. And two, we trying to get the whole call was trying to get him a lawyer because he was unhappy with the lawyers that he had. And again, like I say, I'm last resort. I'm doing a lot of stuff. I'm last resort. So call your family, call your people, and you know, get the money. But what I'm thinking something different. I'm thinking because I never get any help. That call made me think this because I never get any help whenever I call on his behalf to ask for help. I think they sit back and wait and let me do it. Because if she gonna do it, let her do it. Let her spend her money. We can keep ours. I think that's just a thought. You know, I just think that was more so the tone. So maybe since you know they may or may not know, you know, that I'm out, that they will step up and handle his business for him, because again, that's their loved one, and they was getting along, you know. So I'm thinking they're going to look out for him. Right?
Somebody said, when was the last time you talked to Papa, aka Nesto?
After court yesterday. I talked to him yesterday after court. I took the call because I know court didn't go well. So I took the call. Because again, I'm not mad. I'm insulted. And I feel like if that's how you feel, y'all got that. You know, y'all can handle it. Don't worry about me. I'm going to just go to what I wanted to do. And I think that's, you know, one girl made a comment, me and Yvette was reading today, that Sonya just didn't want to pay the bond. No, I didn't want to pay that bond. Because it was high. It was ridiculously high. And
you're not obligated to pay the bond.
Yeah, and I'm not obligated to pay the bond. Again, I'm a friend. I'm gonna do a lot, but I don't have a lot of skin in the game when it comes to our relationship. We close. I was trying to support him and do everything that I can do. And that was part of the conversation he was saying too, because I told him if anybody listened to that phone call, it was a 250 phone call. Sonya X, whatever, for 250. And I always try to make it look like I'm begging for money. The titles, very misleading. So him and I was speaking about this charge just came. Remember, July was the R charge. And this is right a week after the charge came out. I told him money's short. It's better to spend the money on the attorney and get those charges knocked down. Because once you pay that bond, you don't get it back. His bond was $80,000. You don't get that back. I don't have $80,000 for the win. That's gone. So my thing was, it makes more sense to give a lawyer $50,000 and help him get rid of the charge than to give somebody $80,000 and then go try to go find another $50,000. You know, although no one wants to sit in jail, and I understand he didn't want to sit in jail, but the whole thing was, we're not spending your money. Now, if we could spend your money, then you can call the shots. But we weren't spending your money, so you can't dictate other people's money.
Joyce said, do you think now that egg is in your face because you asked him that question? You did not want the egg in your face.
I didn't want no egg in my face.
That's from Joyce Mack.
Yes, Joyce. Egg is in my face. Yeah. Because if you listen to that, that sounds like they're using me. That's just what it is. You're not going to talk that way about somebody that's going above and beyond and trying to save you. You're just not going to talk like that.
You don't damn have to.
Yeah, right. Especially when it's an option. You know, it wasn't like he was taking a case for me. So he shouldn't have said anything negative. And especially like that, the way he was trying to make it sound like, you know, I was just, you know, desperately trying to, I guess, get him, which if you listen to the calls, none of the calls sound like that. So I was like, okay, honey, it's okay. That's how you feel. All right. But that wasn't the case. That wasn't the case. So I'm gonna put all that light on me. You know, I ain't no filter on this thing, but yeah. So yeah, no. Two women chatting real shit about you on another YouTube thing. Yeah, because you know what? They know this is the last of the whole Sonya and Nesto. This is the season finale. It's over. And what else are they going to talk about? Because his wife's been gone since September. That's when she announced divorce. So what else are they going to talk about? Nesto case? Nesto case? So they're going to try to ride this as long as possible, stretch it out. You know, I knew they was going to jump on first thing today and try to do a recap of me and Sylvia talking about it last night. And Yvette was on for a minute with us. So yeah, I mean, they got to find another story. This one's over. Nothing else to talk about. They can play those phone calls, but she ain't there no more. So they can keep playing old phone calls. The ending's here. This is how it ended. She left. March 11th, she left. It's over. So friendship is done. I'm looking for a wife. Hey, it's me. He looking for a wife.
Proud to be nosy said, my thing is, can you imagine what you had of her because it was not recorded?
Exactly. And then so somebody else was saying last night, that it's other things that have been said. That's not the only thing he said. He said some other slick stuff out his mouth. And yeah, I can imagine. But you know what? Everything come to light. And that's what happened.
It came shit at this point.
Huh? What happened?
It's damn at this point.
Right. I mean, it came to light. And, you know, I'm done. So
Lady T-Bug to Nesto was sliding down the wall.
Positive vibe. You know what I'm saying? I'm not a hateful person. I'm that was a lot of money, a lot of time. Without even paying for a lawyer. I paid just a little bit on towards a lawyer. Without even paying for that, I've spent a lot of money. A lot of money. Again, because I changed my plans and I wasn't supposed to be here. I was supposed to be on the road doing my little 1-year tour. And you know, and that's what made it so easy, because I'm like, let me go ahead and continue my life, you know, and just live for me and stop living for another person. Because that's what I was doing. I was stopping what I needed to do and trying to save him. And that wasn't a good thing to do. How much do you think? What does it say you actually spent? Okay, so rent, because you know.
Somebody tell us, you take your glasses off and let your bestie read the questions to you.
She's not reading anything.
Because they ain't saying nothing for me to read.
You read anything, Yvette. You don't have to be.
I mean, they're not saying anything. I mean, you know, they're just commenting. They're not.
You can read the comments.
Okay.
Yeah, read the comments. You don't have to be necessarily a question. You can just read the person and read the comments. You know.
Amber said the delivery of your message was abrasive.
The delivery of my message was what?
Abrasive. I don't know what
I was abrasive. I wasn't abrasive. I thought I was polite. I said everything yesterday with a smile.
Val's test kitchen said, why do you think you were immune from his insults if he insulted his wife, best friend, and children?
That is true. Sometimes.
Hold on a second.
I thought I didn't give him a reason to, but apparently I gave him a reason. You know? So that's where he was at with it. What are you doing? Because you know I can't see nothing. Yvette, did you leave? That sucks. Anyway. So are you angry at the people that tried to tell you the truth? Don't listen to Sylvia. Are you moving back to Florida? No, I'm not going back to Florida. I want to go to Vegas for a minute, and then I want to go to out the country somewhere. Out the country. Either Bali, Costa Rica. I definitely want to do South Africa for at least 2 weeks first. If I like it, I'm gonna stay longer. And what was the other girl? What did she say? Damn, you said you suck. Why are you so angry at the people that try to tell you? Who said I was angry? I'm not angry at anybody. What I don't appreciate is the bloggers and the nastiness. That's what I didn't care for. But somebody trying to say or give an opinion or what they may think, you know, is going on or whatever. If the message is respectful, I receive it. I will park it in the back of my head. That I do. But if you come off a certain way, then nothing's going to be received. So if you come off slick at the mouth, nasty, smart, sarcastic, nobody's going to receive what you're trying to say. And especially from a stranger. And especially when people on here talk, I don't know who it is. It's not like I know, oh, yeah, that's his cousin or that's his ex. You know what I'm saying? It could be just random people running with it and just saying things, because a lot of people, you know, kept saying, oh, he's just based on charges and calling him all sorts of things because of the charges. And right now, there's nothing supporting the charges, you know, but he could be a bad person, but those things could be false. You know, he could be bad in this way and not bad in that way. So it's still, you know, I still don't feel like he's 100%. I just feel like once the evidence come out, I'm still like, you know, let's see how it plays out. I'm not thinking, oh, since he did that, he's definitely, you know, this type of person, because what he did was.
If he have another court date with bad news, will you accept his call?
No, I passed him. I told him he's got to contact his people. I told him that because he texted me something, and I told him, no, you got to contact your people. I can't do that. I'm not doing anything else.
The real Nurse Jackie said he's been sneak dissing and disrespectful the whole time.
Has he now? Well,
that's from Nurse Jackie.
Hey, Nurse Jackie. Hey, well, you know what?
And she said she think Katrina says, yeah, they know his real character.
Well, I see it. And then what was okay? So this is a problem I had with it, because I probably wouldn't have been. I was a little bothered. I was done, but I was a little bothered. But then when he tried to give me an explanation, you know how people that don't want to just own it, that made it worse, because he could have owned it. He could have just said, yeah, I did.
You should tell him that this was the first time you was on the fence, though. You had been on the fence more than once.
Yeah. So it was, you know, the deflecting, and then he tried to come up with some excuses, and I was just like, just stop, for real, just stop, because, you know, you're making it worse, because I heard it. No one called and told me. It wasn't secondhand information. It was, I heard your mouth say the words to your son. So just own it, apologize, which you can't apologize because he meant it. And that's just me. If you meant it, you meant it, own it. You can't apologize. If I say something that I meant, I just meant it. I'm not going to apologize for a lot of things if I say it. And I try to say things in a respectful tone, unless there's a reason I shouldn't. But he should have just owned it, you know, because I would have had more respect for him to say, yeah, I did say that, you know. But now it's like, oh, so you full of shit, you know, because you can't even own what you did, you know. Some people, it's hard to get out of character. Yvette, are you not reading?
I was waiting on you guys talking. Stacy, the first twin, said, I knew you weren't going to stay as soon as it was time to pay.
She said what? She knew I was going to leave?
I knew you weren't going to stay as soon as it was time to pay.
I've been paying for a minute. What are you talking about?
I guess she must be talking about your
the bond,
maybe.
I was never going to pay the bond. That was never my position to pay the bond. So the bond,
Tamika said you wanted to be the number one. Now you got it. That's from Tamika.
I've always been my number one, and that's all that matters. And I've always said I'm just his friend. That's it. So I've never, and I've said it on the phone. I go to the visits. I say it. What do you like about our friendship? I always say friend. That's it, friend. I don't say, whatever's more. I always say just friends. That's it. Because that's what we were before all this happened. We were just friends. And I don't want this tragic situation in his life to misguide a situation. And that's what it would do if we tried to do anything more than a friendship while he was going through this. And that's exactly what the conversation was after July. Because in July
has many faces. Said, why did you call Deon for $250? Nesto did not ask you to call Deon.
I don't call Deon unless he does ask me. That's it.
Somebody love and devotion. Shirley didn't get any help either, and it was all laughs and giggles when she was paying everything, including $70,000 in lawyer fees. I don't know if that means nothing. Okay, so you're still wanting to be available for your friend? You're still going to be available?
So no, I'm not. But I mean, the thing with the Shirley thing, they're married, and right before he went to jail, he just paid $200,000 for a vehicle she wanted. So I mean, that's their marriage, So if he just spent $200 on her that March, her spending $70,000,
Born the Diva said it's always something with an inmate,
and that's why they're inmates. Some now, some people just get caught up. They get pulled over by the wrong cop, and then they get caught up. But yeah, it's always something.
Stacy again said you couldn't afford that bond.
No, I couldn't afford that bond because it's money in the wind. If I'm to spend $60,000, $70,000, $80,000, I need to see what I bought, and not a dude standing in my face. Unless it's my son.
What do you think when he said that you can't afford him?
Oh, I agree.
We thought it was funny.
Yeah, we did. We did, but no, I can't afford him. I can't. Me and him used to always joke about that, how bougie he was. I used to always say that. That's why I always say I'm the broke one. Because I can, and you know, that was the little joke. I'm the broke one, you know. But I'm not trying to live that lifestyle. I'm not.
Nesto, we started from the bottom, now we here.
From the bottom, now we here. Started from the bottom, now my whole team fucking here.
Nesto, how you got a team with no coach? Now, for some reason, Sonya thought that if she kept Nesto happy, if she would be the doting friend, that if she wore her hair the way he liked, if she wore his favorite nail polish, if she wore white shirts, if she gave him money, if she remained accessible to him, that he would never cross her. But sis effed around and found out.